Bipoc Happy Hour is Friday. This is January 21st. We're moving through the month. We're carrying it on. Again, it's the Bipoc Happy Hour. Black, Indigenous, people of color. This is our wind down where we worked and now we sit and discuss today's events with the libation. I'm Uncle Ray. I got Sister Cotton. I got Brother Bobby to sign up and Brother Dennis. How's everybody tonight?
I'm doing it to death.
All righty. Somebody's doing it to death.
I found out that I wasn't American today.
You found out you weren't American.
No.
How did that happen?
I don't know how it happened, but I've been separated. I mean,
But after tonight's Senate vote, Republican Minority Leader Mitch McConnell of Kentucky made these controversial remarks to reporters, seemingly making a distinction between black voters and Americans.
Well, the concern is misplaced because if you look at the statistics, African American voters are voting in just as high a percentage as Americans.
Tonight.
So who was he talking about?
We're not Americans?
According to Mitch McConnell, you guys, you black folks, whoever you are, you African Americans are voting just as good as those white counterparts that are Americans, I guess.
So that's what they want, only Americans to vote?
But no, you guys are getting out of hand by stepping up your vote, you African Americans, whoever you are.
But they're trying to stop those other Americans from voting. By closing down polling places and all that.
But the Americans have been voting. You African Americans are stepping up to vote for some reason.
Let's see. I wonder why.
Yeah, I can ask Mitch McConnell why he feels that you African Americans, all of a sudden, whomever you are going out to vote just like you Americans are.
Like the Americans are. So are you, so you're no longer realizing that you are not American?
Well, you know, I heard
you're only African American.
This has come up before, and this is not, I think it was back in was it Malcolm X? He said about the wolves and the foxes, the Democrats are the foxes and the Republicans are the wolves. Now, you know a wolf when they come in, you scared, you running, you trying to get away from them because there's a whole pack of them. Those fly-ass foxes, they be smiling, they're gonna bite you.
Flying foxes.
The little fox, you know, you see a fox, you want to rub it. It's small, cute, but that motherfucker ready to bite you.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali did like Muhammad Ali said.
Yes.
You got 5 snakes right here, and are you gonna sit here and wait for them to jump in front of you to save you from the 1,000 snakes coming towards you? He said, "Hell no, he's gonna shut the goddamn door."
But you don't know if the snake is venomous or not, Bobby. See how it is. I don't like snakes anyway, to be honest.
Well, you know, the reason why he said that is because, you know, snakes shed their skin the same way Caucasian people do. They want to be us, they want our culture, but when it's time for them to get the repercussions of what we get, they shed their skin. They shed their clothing and Big Back Becky instead of...
They're Big Back Becky.
They turn back to Becky instead of Shaquita. Because they know about Shaquita all day. You understand? Don't catch me outside. But until they get locked up, they like, yes, sir.
That's Jerry Springer stuff.
How you doing?
Right.
That's Jerry Springer.
Bobby, imitation is the highest form of flattery. That's all the white girls do.
Repeat.
You like the girl was imitating black people, the white girl? The highest form of flattery is imitation. That's all she was doing.
No, it's disrespectful.
Okay, I've heard that. Even if it's on SpongeBob, imitation is the highest form of flattery.
I'm
sorry, I wouldn't let my son date no white woman.
It depends on the person.
I won't dare date.
What do you mean by that, Bobby?
To act like our queens. There's no reason for you to be
acting like. They can't be our queens. Our queens are graceful. Look at Shauna. She's so graceful. She's just sitting there looking all pretty. She don't have to do all that extra. You know what I'm saying? She don't have to be all ghetto and shit. She could just sit there and be graceful.
But
that's how our black queens are.
I do like to be ratchet sometimes.
Girl, cool.
Yes.
Girl, it's
But
only
what
ratchet.
is ratchet?
You
Hold on,
can be
call it
ratchet.
because
You can
they
be
call
ratchet
that-
like in the, in the cut. But when you in front of them white people, honey, messing with all that money, you act just as rich as them.
So
But
basically,
Maxine Waters said the same thing.
No,
basically you
no,
say
no, no, no. Let me tell you that though. Because when I get in front of those white people, I'm still me.
Right.
I still have a beautiful, fragrance of cannabis.
I know that's
And,
right.
was still able to, do what I do. The
Yeah.
whole 20 years I've been doing it.
Baby,
it's
that's
no
right.
wrong if
Me,
you
I
just
ain't
say
finna, didn't have to, I was fortunate I didn't have to code switch like that.
I've been fortunate enough to be able to do my own thing for the length of my time too, because I get a lot of flack, and I've gotten a lot of flack in the past for my cannabis scent in different meetings, even from confidants of mine who said, I felt always, I've been in protest since I started smoking weed when I was 14, and I didn't apologize for it, and I still don't, come what may. So I agree with you, being who you are,
well,
unapologetic.
Dennis, you're right.
Thank you, Bobby.
But no, what I was trying to say is I hate when people say ghetto and I hate when people say ratchet. Why I do that? Because our people act the way we act because that's who we are. You understand? They call us ghetto and ratchet because we're not acting like them, bland, wearing beige all day. You feel what I'm
But they
saying?
be trying to act like that.
So is that that salt and
Because
pepper life?
our girl, hold on, let me finish. Because our girls don't feel like wearing tight, long pants. You know what I'm saying? They put on some shorts enough for them to keep their legs and have the melanin to protect them from the sun. Let them do it. We sit out here with our shirts off, with white beaters and shirts off. If our girls want to wear a bra outside, let it be. Shit. I mean, what's ratchet about that? They're comfortable.
We don't wear polyester.
Shit, we tired of cotton because we done picked it all our goddamn life.
Hell yeah, but cotton feel good on your skin though.
But the melanin people are mostly from hot climates, so they're not accustomed to wearing all these clothes anyway.
Right.
All of our climates don't require all of these clothing. Even in the winter seasons, we don't need to wear all of these clothing.
All these
I heard we was running
Caucasians,
around.
they used to covering up because that's why they're the color that they are today. They moved away from the equator. So
But see, our skin can take all this, any type of environment. We can adjust. They can't.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, they can't.
Well, they do. They do. They use SP40.
But still, they still human, so we still gonna give them respect. Hallelujah.
You sure?
Yeah, I think.
You sure that's factual? That they human? You sure?
Well, yeah. I think
They put their pants on one leg at a time.
They call us now. The man just say we not American. We just some black folks that they.
Well, they hating on us because we the original Don Dars. They gonna hate on us. We the original. So you expect to get the hate?
Of course. That's what I said. Wasn't no surprise when I just synced this. Well, I synced this earlier today too, but I really didn't pay no attention.
But I mean, isn't it what they doing? I mean, even the two Democrats who are going against this, as Maxine Waters said, I can't believe the two Democrats. Aren't they Republicans? Even though, like, I don't know, undercover?
No, they're just Caucasian.
Oh.
But there's always been an element in the Democratic Party that they call them blue dog Democrats that are pretty moderate. You know what I'm saying? They're not progressive.
No, they're Caucasian.
Yeah. But it's like, not all of them are like Ilhan and Alexandria Cortez and all them.
They're not Caucasian.
Well, yeah.
Is that simple?
Is that simple? That's just my
That is the difference. That is the difference.
That is the difference. Alexandria Cortez is Puerto Rican and all that, which our people are still facing that in Puerto Rico.
This is the most important vote of all times.
For whom? Those of color or those that are not?
I think it's for the world, really, Ray. I don't think it's just for people of color. I'm really thinking if this could happen, this would give us a better chance, even for people to get educated or to get past some of this stuff we're talking about now. And it's a further America, because it would eliminate that kind of bias sort of thinking,
See,
Well,
what can
I'm
we
sorry.
do as being black folk what can we do to change this? I mean,
Continue to vote and educate our people so they know what they're voting for and that they also can take those positions.
Move.
Because many years they didn't know they could take those positions and no clue about them. So if we start
Where are we
educating
moving
even
to,
from a
Bobby?
young age, that's how you build government. There's nowhere far enough to go unless you got off this rock.
Get the hell, pack your bags and go. I'm hearing
because you got to keep a democracy.
Listen, we don't have any land for ourselves to go to, so we got to go to somebody else's land too. Whether it's Europe, England, wherever it's at.
Said you from? I know I'm from Ghana.
You from where?
Ghana.
Yeah. How you know you from Ghana?
He did that American DNA
test.
test.
No, I'm not. No. Just know that we're from Ghana. Family trait.
Since I live.
Well, I want to be educated. I'm from Timbuktu.
I don't know where the fuck I'm from.
Oh, you think you rich or something? You think you all bad? You think you a bag of chips and a soda?
Right.
You're from Timbuktu.
I brought the knowledge.
My is actually from the Gullah Geechees in South Carolina. They all come from something, South Carolina. So yeah, we've been doing our history for a while. I've been getting now all my elders before they go, I'm picking their brains. I'm mad that I didn't hit my grandmother because she was 113 before she passed. Whoa. And I'm mad that I didn't sit down and really get down and dirty with her and find out some things. She died.
Bobby, I agree with you on that. My grandmother left the house and everything, and all kind of like pictures, memories that I have no clue about. I know I should have asked, but when I seen the pictures, it was after she passed away. I'm like, who are these pictures she kept of that I had never seen before in some of these books that you can see now because she's not here?
What ages were you all when they passed?
My grandmother passed. I was 2013. I was 20 something.
Oh yeah, okay. And Dennis?
Ooh, my grandmother passed
was this in this century?
A couple of years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
And you didn't ask. I'm disappointed in. Bobby was still a pup.
No, I listen. I couldn't ask.
But now I'm glad that I'm here and I can ask all the older ones that's 70 and 80. Like
yes.
I just found out my grandmother was light skin, like lighter than rocks. Like who else I know that's bright that we know? Just light.
My grandmother.
Just light.
She was just high yellow.
When y'all well, yeah, I'm saying because we Indians down south. We blacks and Indians because all our family is natives. You know what I'm saying?
My grandmother was Indian and she used to put my grandmother in the closet. My great grandmother
in the closet.
For what?
She used to put my grandmother in the closet because she was when somebody came over, she put her in the closet
because they used to beat up on.
Oh my God! Why was that?
They did her wrong. Yeah, because she was dark.
Oh, she was light skinned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was dark. All the light skinned kids stayed out, and the dark skinned kids went in.
They used to call back in the slavery day. They used to call the light skinned blacks house
Negroes.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what they used to call them. But but their dad stated, that's their dad. The white man was their dad. So
yeah, this is confusing.
True.
Well, it's confusing to me too, but I want to know my history now. I'm gonna go do what Ray did. I mean, not Ray. Do what Bobby did.
A lot of our names come from slave owners. So if you research your last name, 9 times out of 10, you will get to the slave, the owner of the people that owned your people. And that's
you know that Anderson Smith, all those names.
Why? My name is
because those were slave owners. The slaves always took the slave owner's last name.
That's Mexican.
So if I was Barbara, I was Barbara May. I'm Barbara Mae Johnson.
Or Mamie.
Right, because your cows, your property, everything had to have your last name.
Mamie.
Or you'll step on it.
Mamie.
Jesus Christ.
You know that's a slave name. Come here, Mamie.
I don't know. I went back to him.
But my grandma was bomb as hell when
I
she
hope
was young.
I just watched the Emmett Till show.
The Emma who?
The Emmett.
How they do?
The one that the black boy that they hung? Beat up about that white girl?
Yeah.
Right. And the
Oh my
white
God,
lady
that
still
shit made me
living.
cry.
The white lady still living her life.
I never want my son.
Of course, she was gonna do that.
Down south. It's just sad how they just lied on that boy.
Yeah.
The boy. It's just sad how Southerners just, I don't know.
Because they knew his dick was bigger than theirs. Oh, I'm sorry. They just slipped out.
I'm not even sure how that whole
He
thing
was
works.
a young boy. He wasn't even a good teenager yet. He was a boy.
But they portrayed him as a man during the course.
Oh yeah, of course they did. But we know he was a boy. Of course, a grown man, they weren't gonna pick on like that.
They went as far as saying that that wasn't even his body. They said, how could she tell that was that boy's body? You know, I even said that, how can you tell he was a Negro? How can you tell he was a Negro? He was black. Melanin don't change colors because we go. It's still the same color. It may be a little paler, but we still the same color. I can't hear you, Copy.
Every time, okay, sorry. Every time a black man,
is it just me?
Mess with a
white woman,
and I see this,
time and time again. If she can call and say, well, he hit me or he hollered at me, they take that man to jail so damn fast. It'll make his head.
But that goes on now today.
Her, asking how many babies she got by him, and all this other shit. So I mean, is it me or is that?
But it's still going on today. That was in the 60s.
No, that's going on now. I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the 60s, they was crime wolf, and they're still doing it today, and we call them Kerns.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Kerns and Kens. So we still going through the same shit. It's just now, back then we picked up picket signs. This day, our kids are out there burning shit down, something we should have been doing. Like, they should have burnt all them cotton fields down in South Carolina, down in Georgia, burn Mississippi, burn all them cotton fields. Burn the stores, burn all of it. What they gonna do? We don't hit their pockets. The only thing they gonna do is try to kill us. But bitch, you still gonna be broke.
Hell yeah.
You know,
hit the Louis Vuitton store.
That's the only way the white man listen to us. If we hit their pockets.
Man,
They did burn down some of that shit. You'll see all about it when we go to the museum. They have a whole section about it. Slave revolts and stuff. Yeah. Some of our did fight back.
Right, but I mean, all of us did. We not had enough strength. All of us to do something like that. You know, I mean, I applaud the ones who could, who stood up to the man. But I mean, those whips, those chains, all that kind of stuff hurt.
Oh no, I give up, man. Oh, they should be doing it in their own neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, these kids should not be doing those type of things. Why are they turning up these things? You know, they just killed the whole man 3 times. Because why are they burning up the store? Why
because they know we can't afford no Louis Vuitton shit or no shit like that. So,
but you know what? I feel that just like they burned up, you know, Black Wall Street, the same kind of effect. The roosters that come on the roost, they're doing it to Saks Fifth Avenue, all the high-end stores. Right. The same kind of mentality that they have is rape and pillage and stuff. Is this the roosters that come on the roost? Is that what Malcolm X said? Because they did the exact same. They've been doing it to our communities for over 500 years. Now when they get it back at them, they're like, oh my God, why are they doing this?
No, I'm talking about the black folks. I ain't even talking about the white people.
I'm talking about the black folks too.
You know, because they like to say this, that, and the other, but not out there trying to help. See, I may not have been out there out there actually setting fires or what and everything. But I was here encouraging them via social media with everyone seeing it and everything else. I was encouraging, don't stop, because that was the problem that we had amongst the 40-something years that I've been on this earth. You know, we always stop. You feel what I'm saying? We always picked up a sign. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I know every time we had a problem, motherfuckers come to D.C. with a sign. With a sign. What the fuck the sign gonna do? You gonna throw it in the trash later?
Bobby, what else we supposed to bring? Guns?
Come on, didn't they do that on the Capitol? January 6th? Catch it. It's on video.
Yeah, but they white.
Okay, thank you, Simon. Because I thought I was the only one.
Did you see how they responded to Black protesters?
They had guns.
I mean, it's like, you know, we come to DC to protest because, like, that's where power is. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, protesting, I mean, it's one thing. It is necessary. It helps, like, shift the tone of, like, how they view an issue.
But when they
why we can't invest in the things
where they actually change it?
They would have reacted. I'm pretty sure they had bulletproof vests, hats, and different things on. Why can't we strap up like that?
Damn right. Set it off.
Because their army is bigger than us, because we're only 12% of the nation.
We are in the army too.
Right, well, they would use us against us too. So those people in the army would have to follow orders, come through and take advantage of that, knock us in the head again. You know, I was out there when they did shut down the train, shut down the 94. Those police came out there with spray guns, batons, weapons, you know. At some point, you know, they were ready to knock you in your head. Now you had to make a decision on.
Let me say something. You're right. They came out with the guns and different things. But honestly, in my lifetime living in Washington, D.C., that only happened through the Trump era. That only happened through the Trump era. It don't go that way in any other protest.
But that's been happening since Martin Luther King days.
Huh?
That's been happening since Martin Luther King days. Waters, dogs.
I'm talking about what I seen in Washington, D.C.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. I mean, I would protest there, and we didn't experience any of that when we were protesting there before the last administration.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That was
that's what it was. Mm-hmm.
So all that's because they're white. They could have got out there and acted fool too. And don't trust me, it was going to be some retaliation. I know that. But I'm just saying what they did this time, that was because of Trump was in office. Before Trump, that shit wasn't going down like that. People was out there protesting, doing what they're doing, setting fires, all type of shenanigans. But you didn't see it on national news, or they had the armed guards out there doing this, that, and the other.
They was losing too.
They would have shut us down, DC City. They would have shut us down automatically. They shut us down for an inch of snow.
Well,
so I guess we got to do that experiment on how to be white.
Yeah.
No, we just be black, true black. We
are
warriors.
That's it.
We are warriors. We have Amazonian women.
By nature.
We are kings and queens by nature, by right, by birthright.
Don't let the sweet
by birthright. We are kings and queens.
Damn right. I'm the queen.
So how do we claim that power?
Take it.
How you do
it? All. Shit.
But this podcast is not inciting the riot or anything. It's just, we just talking.
If we get, excuse me, I'm not trying to start no definition or nothing, but if we get like a strong group, you know what I'm saying? Just no bullshit, just going there, just do it. Best believe everybody else they're gonna follow.
We're gonna be in jail, so we're talking about how we're gonna get bail.
No, who? Now if you do it right.
What's right? The people who are in power don't want you to protest.
Kidnap their ass.
If you don't petition them to do a parade or protest or have something set up with the state that they can make sure the police follow you, they're gonna say under assembly, all the other kind of stuff they'll bring against you on doing this stuff.
If I had the corn and the balls to move, I'll be gone. They're killing us in every which way we look at it. Our medication, our food, the police officers, they just killing us, United States is not worth shit. And even the people outside of the United States look at us like dummies. Y'all think y'all good and bad and big and bold. Y'all nosy for one, always in people's business. Then you're killing your people. Have you ever noticed when someone give you a natural remedy, they call it some bullshit, that is a lie, that is a hoax, is juju, is voodoo, but they give you a pill that's just gonna band-aid it. They call it a miracle drug. With black seed been going on for years. Black cumin seeds been out here for years. Cucumbers, tomatoes, shit like that. Cumin, turmeric.
Epsom salt.
Yes, that's healthy for you. Things like that. They don't tell you to go do.
But when that control is by pharmaceutical companies, want to keep
my point, the government is making money, making the white man money by going and accepting. We couldn't go to our witch doctors, as they would call it, but these was natural herbalists that was teaching us, like Dr. Sebi, that they murdered.
If black folks do more exercise, that'll keep your youth. Like I've been saying for the longest, riding a bike will keep you young. I've been riding a bike for so long. I know I ain't all that, but I don't look all that old either. And I'm 52.
Someone told me riding dick do the same thing too.
You damn right. I'm a prayer witness of that. Hallelujah.
But no, we need to stop eating the food that they give us. Is what's killing us. It's
true, because that double burger with double cheese and double bacon
really
is diabetes all day long.
Well, give me diabetes for one day then, because I'm hungry.
The sodas you drink, the bread you eat is wrong. The flour they tell you to buy, the bleach flour, is wrong. It's a lot of things. The sugar, they give us granulated sugar that's been bleached and processed. Where you supposed to be, they don't tell you, get the raw sugar, sir. That's more healthy.
Everybody should go to big. What's your company? Your organic company name?
Oh, that old country boy mobile.
Yeah, damn right. Go get some organic food from him. That shit is good. I'm telling you.
Organic food.
Hell yeah.
Only because
country boy.
There's no such thing as organic meat.
Shit, it really is good. I had some too, by the way.
Organic meat.
Yes.
Yeah, you go get the cow and you kill it your damn self. It's organic.
How is that organic?
Hell to the no.
You don't got none of that pink slime they put on the food.
Now, what's name was saying that bacon wrapped shrimp, for heart disease, so that's a good meal for you.
Bacon wrapped doesn't sound like a bunch of grease to me.
That's one of their meals for to stay healthy. Bacon wrapped shrimp.
Well, that's good. Someone give me some.
Oh.
But it's no good for you. The bacon is pork, and all that fat. You eat sea creatures, which are roaches of the sea.
Who says all this?
Don't talk about shrimp.
Who said all that?
They taste pretty good.
Tastes awesome, but who said it was all the roaches and all that stuff and all that?
It was on the internet on YouTube.
YouTube really had everything on there, didn't it?
Right. I keep hearing that the prawns, all kind of stuff, are the roaches of the sea.
Google it.
Them girls are delicious.
But
they are showing up delicious.
With some garlic butter.
Hell yeah. I'm hungry now.
And you want to get ratchet, a little ketchup. Oh, it is awesome.
Well, the ratchet part is you deep fry. Yeah.
Oh my God, deep fried.
That too. I eat them deep fried too.
How do you make that batter that they be having in those restaurants to coat the shrimp that don't come off?
Eggs and
beer.
You have to make it whip it.
Beer and
what do you mean?
Better make the batter light. You don't want it as thick as you would normally have a batter. And it was
So I'm
you gotta make sure it's coated. So before you dip your stuff, put a little oil on it.
Yep, all the way.
It's called support, but yeah, they make sure it's dipped. They also do some other things too with it too, because you can add baking soda to it to make the crust be fluffy. You know how some strips have that big fluffy crust on the outside. Then you can use panko crumbs to coat it. You dip it in some egg wash, and then you put it over some panko crumbs, throw it in the grease. That makes it crunchy. And all that you can have beer batter, which means you can add some flour, some cornmeal. You use some beer. The beer is what make it loose, and you dip it in there. You throw it in there. Baking soda, baking powder with it. Yeah. There's many ways you can do it. It's just how you want it. A lot of people just season it and throw it in the grease. Same way with the chicken. Because they don't want the extra breading. Like I love Hooters chicken because they don't bread their chicken.
Chicken?
Hooters. You ever been to Hooters?
Oh, the one will walk around with the titties, the white woman walking around with silicones?
Yeah,
well, I mean,
it's not all silicone, because black women in it too.
There is silicone too. White, some white.
So you said you like your chicken naked?
Yeah, I liked how they just season it and just throw it in the grease.
Traditional.
It's not traditional.
No, I used to work at Pizza Hut. They had two kind of wings. The batter ones and traditional. Traditional had nothing on them. They were just plain wings. Take them out of the frozen box, put them in the hot grease, and threw some sauce on them. No salt, pepper, nothing. Just plain wings.
That shit was nasty.
You know, people bought those all day long.
Because they was drunk.
Buffalo Wild Wings do the same thing. They just
season
and dump it in the grease.
It was drunk.
You know.
They was drunk. That shit was nasty.
Kids love that shit.
Yeah, I love naked wings. With just make sure it's just seasoned right.
Well, if y'all would have known.
How do you season it right, Bobby? I don't understand. When you go to them places, they don't have seasoning. They just have the sauce.
Well, who you talking about? What places you talking about? I can tell you a lot of places that have seasoning.
What? Pizza Hut at one. I mean, Pizza Hut.
No, trust me. Popeyes have seasoning.
I was going with it, do this.
Oh, Popeyes.
Popeyes. Did you see that video?
What's
the was it the rats in it?
Yes.
They said it was Popeyes, but I don't know.
Them things were going on the walls and shit. You used to
was it in DC?
That was in DC.
It was a seasoning.
It was in Washington.
Yeah, it was seasoning.
Oh, well, they ate the seasoning. They ran off the wall like that.
Yeah, the rats make good seasoning.
The turds does.
I would never ever.
Well, I mean, you know, once it boil off in that grease, it'd be good and seasoned.
Oh my god! And then, did you see one? Did you see one when they jumped in the grease and then he jumped out because he jumped on the frying thing, the thing that you lift the thing up with that basket, and he jumped back out? That was gross.
Wow.
No chicken for me. Everything gonna taste like chicken.
That was in DC.
Except for chicken.
That was in DC and Eastern Market.
Yes, it was in DC. I just said it was. Yeah. It was
well, most of these places got roaches too, because I was in Vegas and I seen a roach at McDonald's at the pop station.
You talking about McDonald's?
Don't talk about McDonald's.
No, seriously, that was the first time I really seen a roach at a restaurant when I was in Las Vegas.
Oh my god!
Literally.
You just eat pizza?
I won't be eating
in a bag of chicken.
You know, so I'm like, yeah, they all got some kind of problems.
Go to the movie?
Oh my god! Why did you have to say McDonald's? You could have said anything. Burger King. You know I eat McDonald's.
I eat McDonald's too.
I'm not eating it no more.
But not in Vegas. Okay. I ain't seen one here because Minnesota, I guess they okay, but in Vegas, they were. You lit the pan up at a pop machine, they ran.
Oh my god!
Well, you know, I stopped eating caramel from McDonald's too.
Why?
Because it's mold, and then they don't clean it out.
What?
They can't be true at all though.
Irked me though. Some people would not. I would clean that out. That would be gross.
Yeah,
like people would clean that. That's gross. Yeah, they shouldn't do that.
But those ice cream machines, I found out that people that work there don't know how to take them apart and put them back together. That's why
you're supposed to take them apart. Like
I know,
but they don't train you to do that though.
Yes, they don't, Bobby. You're correct. Because I worked there.
Me working in the food industry for so long, I've never been trained to clean an ice machine or an ice cream or a pop or anything like that. Honest and true with you. I have been management all the way down to sweeping the floor. And not even the sweeping the floor part, the janitorial part, they don't even tell you, oh, they tell you throw water and you squirt it and do that. But
right.
in
Yellow shit that you squirt on the floor.
What's up in there? Leftover sugar just crystallizing and molding. And I love a good Coca-Cola from out the fountain, but I'm good. He just mute you, honey. He just said you talk too much.
We can't hear you.
Dennis muted her.
Oh, weak. A fucking weak.
Bob, you so messy sometimes.
You don't do that. Then you gonna eat the fries.
But I don't understand why we complain about French restaurant and I love McDonald's.
I love McDonald's too.
So y'all gonna leave them alone.
I only eat the burgers, the soybean burgers.
The burgers ain't right either.
They soybean though.
But they take them from the freezer, put them right on the skillet and out of there. They don't get a chance to sit around like the rest of the food.
And I make sure I clean the grill before I ate mine.
Yeah, they pet that dog. They pet the dog and rat meat up now.
Oh my God, no. God.
Where they put it at, Bobby? Because I used to work there.
They put it in the freezer.
There was already processing the meat.
There was no processing that meat. It's all beef on there. It says it on the package.
100% beef.
Yeah, what made it pink? Like regular ground beef.
It don't taste like regular ground beef. It tastes like chicken.
What you mean? What makes it pink like regular ground beef? It's ground beef.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's rats are pink on the inside.
Y'all didn't see that TikTok. Y'all didn't see that TikTok. That's not no ground beef.
What is it?
I don't know. It didn't disintegrate. I know that. It turned.
Where do it come from?
Solution was black. I don't know, but I ain't really ate none.
Oh my God! Y'all really ruined it.
Bobby.
No, you telling the truth.
I know.
The person literally went and bought a McDonald's burger.
So y'all need to get y'all restaurant, get y'all restaurant.
They got a McDonald's burger and put it in acid, 100% acid, where you can stick your finger in it and it will go down to the bone. It didn't even disintegrate the bone. Well, they put this fucking McDonald's burger in the acid. The bitch didn't disintegrate.
It turned black.
Like the whole cheeseburger, half of it in the water, like, or in the acid. It was gross. It was so gross.
It was just black. It was just black goo.
It just turned black. It didn't do nothing.
So they try with regular food too?
Huh?
They try with regular food too? So
now you're admitting that McDonald's isn't regular food.
According to what y'all saying.
You admitting it.
Well, the box did say 100% beef. And the eggs were real. Like, we cracked them and fried them on the grill. So, like, I don't know. It seemed like it was real. I don't know, y'all. But I saw that video.
It turned black. I saw the video. So 3 of us saw it 3 different times.
Oh my God.
We need somebody to verify that to make sure that they didn't create.
Well, I have people out of the country that's verifying it for me.
I verify
shit in our food. Hold on, they verifying for me that the shit in our food is dangerous. They say, hey, I'm an American. I got Quaker oats. It says oats. But I brought these from home from the United States and they got 12 other ingredients besides oats.
And I hear their fast food in other countries, the recipes are not the same. Exact the same ones that we are using over here. I don't know.
But don't they got rules and regulations? Right, they got rules and regulations.
No, it's because the fucking FDA and the pharmaceutical technicians, the pharmaceutical whatever, they all working together to kill you. You go eat a burger, you get diabetes or whatever, so you need to go to the doctor to get that pill to cover it up for a couple of years until you move on.
So is it a vicious circle? Eat the food, go to the doctor, and keep doing it and get some more pills.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So how do you stop the what is that called? That cycle? What do you? I mean, if you know this is true and you keep getting on that thing, how do you stop that? What?
So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm growing my own food. Something that we all should do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Grow something. You know, I'm showing our sister Rocks how to grow lettuce. You know, just lettuce. You can grow inside the house. You know, now they're saying it's dangerous to go get lettuce from the grocery store because it has some type of something on it. It ain't right.
E.
So
coli.
why you just don't why you just don't get some dirt in a bucket and throw some seeds on it? You would get thousands of lettuces from one bag of seeds that you paid 25 cents for, compared to $1.25 or $3 you just paid for a bag of lettuce.
But you got to do all that growing and wait till it come up, put seeds down, water it. I even heard you got to talk to it.
And I'm gonna die of hunger.
And you know it ain't got listeria.
Right.
The cat could run across the, you know.
I
ain't got no cat.
Oh, I ain't talking about you, Shina, girl.
It's just hard to sit there and garden.
So what do you think? Hold on, what do you think is all your lettuce and potatoes and shit at the moment? It's shit. People use cow shit, horse shit, and all types of shit to grow your food.
Yeah, but I mean,
you said cat.
Listen, we even know that's in our meat too, because I mean, there's a certain amount of feces they're allowed to do the ground beef and stuff like that.
Only in America.
I would not. Oh my God. I'm a vegetarian.
Unless you do your own cow. I mean, if it's mass produced anywhere, that shit happens.
Well, where you gonna house a cow in the cities?
Well, you don't move in the city. You use the USDA loan and get your rural area of an acre or two and grow your own food and your cows and your pigs.
Yeah. Horses and goats too. Some chickens.
We gotta have the chicken. Shit, that's all I can have, chicken and fish. Because I can go fishing at the nearest lake or river.
So we need a pond, and it's a little land for some chicken, cows, pigs, and what else?
Well, we already have farmer raised.
What are you gonna do with the pond?
I don't know. Throw some fish in there, can't you?
You have to put fish in it to do something with the pond. The ponds don't come fish included.
Don't God put the fish in there like from heaven?
Damn right.
Not if you don't have one. They build ponds.
So how do the fish get out of other ponds?
What other ponds are you talking to? You mean rivers? Are you talking about lakes?
I've seen in the book where the fish rain down from heaven.
Okay.
Man, you gotta quit reading that book. That's not sorry, this policy, man.
I don't know. That's where fish come from. When it rains, fish come down at the same time.
Man, you say this yourself?
Well, I ain't seen it yet, but that's what it says how it happens.
Okay, but when you see it, then let us know.
Yeah, I think that's how fish get here. It rains down, and any pond and space they got water.
But we can do it as a lake. We need like a lake type thing. We need a lake.
You need to work. No, I ain't gonna say that.
So it'd be something to connect to what? Because the Mississippi River is all we got, ain't it?
We got lakes. 10,000 lakes here.
10,000. 10,000.
Even I know that.
Well, it's more than 10,000. That's beside the point.
Oh,
but still, the fish got to come from somewhere.
The fish come from the ocean, from California.
Oh, they swim way up here?
Damn right. They got family.
They got a school of fish that's swimming here.
I don't know what y'all drinking over there, but can I get a shot? You know, I'm talking about fish swimming and y'all didn't hear Farmer Ray. Y'all have to put a male and a female fish in there and let them do their thing so it can multiply. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. You got to put them in there and leave them alone. You can't just go fish. You got to leave them alone. You know, he talking about me messy and shady. He just mute you, honey.
Me?
Messy and shady.
I'm sorry.
On those fun Fridays.
I didn't mean to be messy and shady. Asking people, do y'all want to buy a dog? I mean, some cute little puppies. I can show you.
You got
700.
You said puppies.
Yes.
You went from dog. You went from cats pissing on our food to fish swimming from California to dogs at $700.
Well, actually, there was some of it was Dennis's idea. You know, he said something about the fish. No. I'm talking about the damn dogs.
What kind of dog?
I'm sorry. I ain't gonna say nothing.
What kind of dog is it?
$700 dogs. I mean, they Z dogs, some Z something.
So they got designer dogs now they're giving away?
Hell yeah, they're pretty too. They're $700.
Huskies?
Can I show you a picture?
Yes.
Okay. They're so cute.
I'm on a hunt for a husky, Alaskan husky.
Okay, well, remember to show you a picture.
But the puppy's gonna grow up, then what?
No, they can grow up, that's fine.
Hey, they put on your coat and stuff.
As a child. You ain't muted, Bobby.
I realize that. I'm sorry.
Here they. I don't know if you can see one. Okay, here they go. I don't know. Damn. Okay, play. Damn. Here they go right here. I don't think you can. But you can't really see them. Let me blow them up. Something.
How can you tell the dog is for $700?
Because they made that's what he do. He breed dogs.
Well, my mom bought a $3,200 Chihuahua.
What?
Ooh, hello, mama.
See, that dog,
she got that bag.
So do the dog walk by himself, or do we do a miracle?
I mean, it's a thoroughbred. Did
it come with a credit card?
It was AKA certified, whatever the fuck this shit is.
The damn dog should have came with the kennel and everything he needs for the rest of his life.
Okay. Yeah, he had a kennel. He was
Here they go.
He was bougie.
Yeah.
He put me towards.
Oh my God, just shut up, Wine. I'm talking. I'm trying to mute myself.
I don't know, $700 or $1,000 is crazy. My dogs just come free from down the block, so you find them. And you take them home, and that's your dog.
Damn. No, them dogs might be ugly as hell. But
my dogs weren't ugly. I mean, he couldn't come in the house. He had to stay outside.
I have a rescue.
Yeah, I just do that.
And he's just such a beautiful dog.
Oh my God.
But I think a rescue is good too, because I would do a rescue, but I'm not. I mean, I would pay for the shots and that kind of stuff, but I'm not paying for a dog.
Could you see him?
Well, that's basically what the rescue you're doing. They paying.
What is it? What the hell is it?
Yeah, I can't see that, yo. But I don't know. I don't know what is that? They look like little bitty. Yeah, I don't know what kind of dog that is.
They look like rats from your phone.
Oh my God. Let me call the owner and ask her what kind of dogs are them bitches. I mean,
those aren't the huskies though. That's not a husky.
And they are bitches.
That's true. They look more like a pit.
Oh.
So how much is a standard pit?
900.
It all depends on if it's thoroughbred and it has its shots and the lineage. That's where it comes from. Who's his parents and who's their parents? That's what you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna see.
How you know if it's true or not? Because how did they get it if they knew all that shit? Your damn next door neighbor.
Because they made them.
Please leave your message for.
I don't get that, because I mean, you gotta have some kind of something to say that's where they came from or that's what this is. Motherfuckers be lying to you.
No.
Giving you all kind
of dog lover knows they dogs.
And they have certifications. I mean, the dog I want is gonna cost somewhere between $500 to $2,500.
Yes.
And you know that. You prepared to pay that amount?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I can sell their breeds for the same amount or more. Yeah. If I take my dog and he win a couple of competitions, it's the same. We ever heard a horse called Secretariat?
And breed. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do all those things, that's not guaranteed you're going to do that. You're paying $2,300 for a damn dog, and then you spend more money to upkeep of the dog.
I'm spending all this money for something that's more faithful.
Leave your message for 6
Damn, this shit.
Well, he's talking, and he did double than my mama.
I don't understand. I like animals, but I'm not going to go there. Like, I'm taking care of you for the rest of your life, and I'm paying $25,000, $30,000 for you to come here now.
And for the faithfulness.
Dogs are faithful on his own. That's what they're breed to do.
Right.
People trying to make money. I don't understand that.
That big commodity, though. A lot of people will pay like tremendous amount of money for pets and dogs. The type of
Well,
breed.
you know,
that they
it all
like.
depends. It's only in America, I believe, because in other countries, people don't like dogs, like Africa. You know, those are things that just roam. They don't come in the house or anything like that. Africans, I rarely see an African with a dog, you know, that I have known.
That's true too.
You know, but it depends on the culture. The United States is a business. I've been saying this since I've been on this podcast. The United States is a business. Everything is business. It's nothing more than business.
You reiterate that to mean what?
That everything that you
the air you breathe will soon be.
It's a business.
You will soon be charged for it.
They do that in Vegas already.
What? They charge for air?
You can go sit down and breathe air in Vegas. They got watering stations too, because you can't really drink the water from the faucet in Vegas. So they already doing that.
We got an oxygen bar here in Minneapolis.
Right, but they're really available in Vegas. My mom took me to a few of them because the weather was a lot of sand in the air or something, and you had to go sit there till the sand went down. But that's just the air quality in Vegas. And the water stations are everywhere. You can get your bucket around or your 5-gallon jug everywhere you go to get water. And you got to pay for it.
I really want to go to a real spring and get my water. There's one close to here. I want to get it directly from the spring. No, because I just got some water, right? And the reason why I said that, I literally got some water in a bottle that delivers, and the bitch had a leaf in it.
Uh-oh.
Is that bad or good?
I might as well drink the shit out the faucet.
But you set it outside, didn't they?
What?
It was set outside, so.
No, this was a closed bottle, a closed container, sealed, never opened, leaf floating.
Did you take it back?
Yeah, we took it directly to the vendor, and they gave us a couple bottles for free, but still.
So the restaurant is tainted too, if that was tainted.
Well, restaurant, you're getting water directly from out the fucking faucet.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Reverse osmosis.
Unless you ask for a Fiji water or smart water.
Yeah.
Water is water. I don't know. I mean, how can we make a difference if you get water? Does it come from the same, what is it called, the Mississippi?
Mississippi River. So, what company did you get it from?
Huh?
What company did you get it from?
I don't
vendor.
those type of things, because I don't need no retaliation on me.
No, it's not.
You're right, Joe. My next water might have a leaf in it.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. I know my faucet, for some reason the other day, it decided to turn out brown water. So I don't know what happened. But they clear it up. So, I stopped thinking about it after it happened. Maybe the pipes are dirty for that second.
Oh my God.
He had to push that all stuff through. Because these pipes been there for years and they ain't even changed them. I know there was some sin in it.
This is an old building. This building about to fall. Long run with that one.
But it gets greater later.
Okay. Bobby, I love your hat.
Thank you. It was a blessing. A lady that worked with Milton gave him a bunch of hats.
Ooh.
And last winter when COVID was coming, she made us a bunch of face masks and a bunch of hats. And I was saying, I'm very thankful for them. I use them. She knitted them.
I know it looks knit. It looks freshly knitted. I wish I knew how to knit. I don't have the patience.
Do y'all think this is
Back. There's one.
a marijuana to prevent COVID transmission? Because I was wondering why I didn't I don't have COVID. As many people I see, but I smoke a lot of marijuana too.
I don't smoke marijuana. I never got COVID. But I just got my shot today.
Oh, cool.
I did. I got my little tip to get.
Did they give you any money?
You got it.
Cool.
Yeah. But it was good.
I have a good Friday. I'll talk to you all later. I'm about to family time, go to the movies with my family. So I hope y'all be all right. I'll be sitting there with double mask on. I wonder how this gonna work. I'll be double mask with lights on.
The lights off?
Fuck yeah, it's Omicron out here.
Are we?
What does that mean?
Protect yourself. Same way you use a condom, take the lights off, hand sanitizer, and 2 face masks, and you'll be fine. If you got wipes, that'll work too.
What does Lysol do?
Kill germs.
Kill germs. Actually, I don't use Lysol anymore. I use this.
What is this?
What is this?
Microban.
Microban.
What is that?
24 hours. Kills 99.9% of germs of bacteria for up to 24 hours.
Whoa. Bleach do the same thing.
So what about the 1% of germs? They don't matter? I mean, it's like...
Dennis.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I'm just saying, where's the 1% that always happens? That means something can happen within that 1%. That's not 100% safe.
Right.
And then you got to do it for 24 hours. You got to do it again and again and again, every 24 hours.
Well, I'm only going to be there for a couple of hours, so I'll be fine.
Oh, so that's when you go outside or something or go away?
No, I'm going in there and spray the seat that we're going to sit on and sit the hell down and enjoy our movies.
Okay.
Inside the house, I spray every doorknob every day. Everything that they touch every day, my remote controls, my doors, my doorknob, my screen doors, my water container, I spray every fucking thing.
Well, are you a germaphobe?
Since COVID came, yeah, I'm scared of COVID.
No, that's right.
So I don't understand how do you protect yourself from all these things when sometimes you forget?
And when you forget, you jump on it and do it again. Make sure you double do it. Like, oh fuck, let me do it again. Like, oh fuck, I forgot to do I even do my computer. Shit, what the fuck you talking about? Even though I know it's just me, but I touch everything else in this house.
Bobby, before you got one question, I already told a couple of tents that about the little hot dog thing.
So
So I would like to know a date.
POC Fry. What he's talking about, POC Fry in Minnesota Village is going out and giving out food to people that's in need. We also are collecting, Minnesota Village is also collecting blankets for the homeless. So if you have any more blankets or anything else, join the Minnesota Village on Facebook and find out where you can donate it. And if you want to donate food or anything like that, you also can take it to POC Pride organization, and they will have their address on Facebook and also on their website. But I have to go. I love y'all dearly. I done drunk enough drinks to deal with these people.
Who are these people you got to deal with that you need to drink?
Hey, Dennis, I got to go. Love you. See you later.
I'm just curious.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone like to donate,
all right, people, at 7 o'clock, join us again on the next episode of the Bipoc Happy Hour. We're here on on Wednesdays and Fridays. Going on. Peace.
Bye-bye. Don't forget to donate. Blankets, socks, whatever you can.